Hello ladies, and welcome to Multivariable Calculus. I am Ms. Webster, your instructor, and I wanted to take a few minutes for you to just get to know me face to face and to be able to explain a few things to you before the course begins. If I were teaching this class in a classroom, I would take a few minutes the first day to kind of explain the syllabus and how the class would work and things like that. So I wanted to be able to do that online for you guys as well. First thing I wanted to do is ask you to please familiarize yourself with the Haiku page. Over this first week, I want to take the time to make sure nobody has any communication issues. Everybody can open all of the parts of the website, and we're not going to have any problem accessing assignments or anything over the next few weeks. If you'll take a look, the page that you're on right now is the home page, and if you scroll down at the bottom, there's the syllabus for the course. It just has basic information, my email address, it has the textbook that you're supposed to have if you'll double check and make sure that you have the correct book. It's got policies about late work and things such as that. So if you'll just familiarize yourself with the syllabus, that would be great. And then there's also a calendar that you can have access to. It should tell you all of the due dates for the assignments, as well as the beginning and end of the semester and other important information. I'll be keeping that updated, so you should be able to see what's coming and what's going on within the class. I've broken the class up into units, and chapters 11 through 15 in the book will be the separate units. So each unit has its own page in the Haiku website. And, for example, under the first unit for Chapter 11, we'll be talking about vectors. There's a page for instructional content, and this is where I'll put demonstration videos and lectures and things I've found on the internet, all different types of things from various places to help you be able to learn the material. You also have your book. You're more than welcome to ask me questions, but hopefully this will be good resources for you to be able to learn the material. Then within a unit we have an assignments page, and for each unit we're going to have practice problems, which is kind of like what you would do if you were in class. You would do homework problems every night. Well, there's practice problems from every section in the chapter. I will not be taking these up and I will not be grading them. However, it is very important that you do them just to make sure that you're learning and understanding the material. They are just that, they're practice problems. I try to pick one of every type, at least. If you need to do more, you're more than welcome to pick more. The book has plenty more to offer. And again, I'm never going to check to make sure that you did them, but I do feel that it's very important to do them and that you'll be missing something if you don't. Next, there's going to be a problem set. Now, this is a graded set of problems. For each unit, you're allowed to work with your classmates, whether it's the classmates that are in your city or not, but the only requirement is that you write up your solutions on your own. So if you and a classmate work and figure out the answer together and talk about it and discuss it and go back and forth, that's perfectly fine, but I want the write-up to be your own. So work on them all with whoever you would like, write them up all by yourself. Also for each unit there's going to be a lab. This should be an extension of the material we're learning, should have you see where the knowledge is actually going to be applied in the real world, and you're going to be assigned partners for each of these lab activities. So you will be expected to work with your partner or partners and turn in one document for the group. So this is the one assignment for each unit that you are going to have to depend on others, and you can't just work ahead and turn in when you'd like or work at your own pace. You will have to collaborate and communicate with the members of your group. For each unit you'll be assigned a different group, and that's what another thing we're using this first week to do, is once we know who all's registered for the class, I will be assigning, and you will know up front who will be in your group for each one of the chapters. And then finally for each unit we will have a test. This test will be proctored at your school, so you can take the test whenever you're ready. If you're ready after 1 week of working on the material, then you let me know. I do need enough warning to be able to get the test to your proctor and have everything set up by the time you're ready to take the test. So I'd say at least a day ahead of time. But and we're kind of all learning this as we go, so I think a day will be enough time to get in touch with your proctor and work out an arrangement so that you can take the test. But no one has to take the test at the same time, but there is a strong pledge requirement for the test. Because this is asynchronous learning, you will have to sign that, on your honor, you will not talk about or discuss any of the test questions with anyone else, because everyone will be taking it at a different time. So this first week, your only assignment is to work on what I've called a pretest. It's just a bunch of questions. You're allowed to use your book, your notes, no people, no tutors, no teachers, no other students, but I just want to see where you are in calculus. It's all questions that were on the BC curriculum, and I just want to make sure that everybody is where they need to be and needs to be in this class and is ready to be in the class. So it will be a graded assignment, but it is open book, open note type of assignment. So that will be due on Friday at the end of the first week. Then after that, you will have 3 weeks for each unit, and when I put up the first unit, I'll put up 2 units at a time. And then once you have to turn in the first one, the third one will show up. Once you have to turn in the second one, the fourth one will show up, and so on. So you can work ahead to some extent. However, you are limited with the labs by your group members and working with them. Let me see if there's anything else. This first week or so, we want to work out all communication and connection issues and make sure you can see everything you need to see. Also, another thing I need to work out is I will be having at least 2 hours a week of office hours, and I need to figure out from everyone when you're available, because rather than just picking a random time on my own, I would like to at least have it so that everyone is available during one of the 2 office hours. So be looking for that. I will probably ask you to send me an email and let me know your availability so that I can pick these office hours accordingly. So anyway, I hope it's been good for you to get to know me. I look forward to getting to know you all in the next few weeks, and I think we're going to have a great semester in multivariable calculus. So please get to looking at the Haiku website and start working on the pretest, and we'll get the semester underway. Thank you so much.